Hello, everyone, and welcome to Uncivil Law, where we learn through the misfortunes of others. As always, I hope you enjoy this legal educational content, and today is the day I earned that subscription. For today's story, we are talking about proper behavior at a house party. You know, you like to go to a house party, and you like to meet up with your friends, and you like to have a good time, get a little bit of friends, a little bit of beer, a little bit of alcohol, and maybe, you see a girl, and it seems like she likes you, and you hit it off. And maybe she starts to twerk on you. This is going well for you. How can you best continue this experience? Well, probably not by having your Glock pistol accidentally go off and strike the woman who's twerking on you. That's probably not going to help continue that evening's festivities in a positive way for you. So let's learn a little bit more about accidental discharge and twerking. Let's get started with this. An 18-year-old man in Florida was arrested this week for accidentally shooting an 18-year-old woman in the back while she was twerking on him at a house party last month. Marquis Thomas was taken into custody and charged with one count of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, improper use of firearm, tampering with misdemeanor proceedings, and culpable negligence, inflicting harm. So, yeah. According to the probable cause affidavit, officers with the COCO Police Department at approximately 10:25 p.m. on November the 27th responded to the 911 call regarding shots being fired at a residence located in Azalea Lane. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders located the female victim suffering from a gunshot wound to the back. She was transported to Holmes Regional Medical Center in Melbourne. Multiple witnesses identified the shooter as Thomas. According to eyewitness accounts, the victim had been making physical contact by twerking on Thomas, dancing with her rear facing his front. Thanks for explaining what twerking is. That's great. During this contact, a handgun allegedly possessed by Thomas discharged, resulting in one round entering the back of the victim and exiting through the front of the body. Hey, baby, is that a pistol in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Yes. Lol. A juvenile female witness on the scene told officers that Thomas had been pointing a firearm in the victim's direction when the weapon suddenly fired, indicating she did not believe the shooting was intentional. She was twerking on Thomas and the firearm accidentally went off, and she, the victim, fell to the ground, the witness allegedly wrote in a sworn statement, adding the weapon in question was black. Why gotta be black, though? A male juvenile also provided a sworn statement containing the aforementioned details. Investigators obtained cell phone footage from the party which allegedly showed adults and minors dancing inside the home and drinking alcohol. Now, I'd like to point out that he's under the age of 21. He's 18. And so he's a minor in possession of alcohol. Where's that charge? Prior to the shooting, juvenile male can allegedly be seen holding a firearm in a reckless manner within the presence of a 4-year-old. There's apparently a 4-year-old at this house party. Things are going well in Florida. The 4-year-old might also be drinking. Who knows? Maybe the 4-year-old also has a Glock. The video also shows Thomas, who was wearing a black sweatshirt with a white Glock logo on the front. So just for the extra little bit of, he was wearing a Glock branded sweatshirt at the time. He was wearing a Glock branded sweatshirt at the time of the shooting. Super duper. Multiple juvenile witnesses allegedly told investigators that both adults and minors as young as 15 had been provided alcohol during the house party. After undergoing multiple surgeries as a result of the injuries, the victim told police that just prior to the shooting, she noticed Thomas and another male playing with a firearm in a reckless manner. She noticed this and was still twerking? She said she knew Thomas because she and him hung out several times over the preceding 2 months. What do we think hang out really means here? The victim stated that she had been told that the aforementioned individuals, including Thomas, to stop playing around with a firearm. Then moments later, according to the victim, she had been twerking. Seems like a questionable choice when you see a guy playing with a firearm, but okay. She had been twerking when she felt the firearm rub against her butt. The victim stated that she attempted to move away from Thomas when the firearm discharged, striking her in the back. The victim also showed investigators an Instagram message allegedly sent by Thomas on November the 29th, which read, "I'm truly sorry." Apology by Instagram. This is great. "I'm truly sorry. That ship was never intended to happen, especially to you. If there's any..." Wow. Okay. If there's any way I can get a second chance and talk to you on the phone, can you please let me know and send me your number? Holy shit. This guy's game has no stop. Holy shit, dude. Dude, I didn't even know this was possible. I didn't even know it was possible to have this much game. Holy shit. He shot her and then sent her a message via Instagram saying, can I get a second chance? And can I have your phone number? Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say. That is a thing that is happening in this story. The victim then completed a sworn affidavit and confirmed she wanted Thomas to be prosecuted. Thomas is currently being held on $89,000 bond. Not $90,000, mind you. Not $85,000. $89,000 bond. He's being held on $89,000 bond. I don't know about you, but that sounds like $20,000 too much. Thus, that brings us to the end of the story of Marquise Thompson, who decided to wear a Glock sweatshirt and then discharge his firearm. Which one? Discharge his firearm at the house party into the 18-year-old that was trying to twerk on him. So things are not going all that great here for Marquis and the house party. Here's a tip, by the way, ladies. Just a thought. If you see a guy recklessly playing with a firearm, as this lady says she did, maybe less with the twerking. Maybe leaving the party with the reckless playing with a firearm, because that sounds bad. And maybe you should give him a second chance. I don't know. He seems like an upstanding guy. At least for a moment. That brings us to the end of discussion of this story.